friends, today I'm going to be doing a kind of different video. Usually I do a lot of like Korean beauty hauls and reviews, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of do like a video of Korean beauty products that are not worth the hype, because I've been trying so many new Korean beauty products over the past like a little over a year now, and it's just something I really love. Like Korean beauty products and skincare, it's just so fun and new and different from like a lot of Western makeup. So I have spent a small fortune on a lot of like Korean beauty products this year, and I've come across a million great products, a handful of like some I could take it or leave it kind of products, and also a few products that I just think are just not worth your money. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a video of those products. So the first products that I do not like and I don't think are worth the hype are the Mimi box. They're called the I'm Cushion like color correctors. I think they're called like the Macaron collectors or correctors rather, but they look really cute. You know, they kind of look like little macaroon cases or whatever, but I got these from Mimi box whenever they still like actually sold products. So they have their own like kind of in-house brand, and it was called like I'm Mimi, and so they had these color correctors, and I did a whole video talking about these, which actually like Mimi box ended up putting on their website, which I think might still be up. But it's really funny because like they didn't ask if they could use my video or anything, but and in that video I was talking about how much I didn't really care for these and I like this other product more, and I still thought it was funny how they used that video on their website to like kind of promote these products, even though I wasn't really, I don't know, promoting the products, I guess. So I have 4 of them. I think there was a bronzer color that I didn't get, but these were not super inexpensive. I think they were about $16 a piece. And what they are a little cushion color corrector. So it comes with a little puff in each of them, and then it comes with the actual like little cushion that has the color in it. This one is the highlighter one. I just found that these, I didn't really get a whole lot of product off of them. Like you have to kind of like squeeze really hard, and then like it was just super subtle, and I just didn't find that the color was really worth it too much in these. And so here's the green one. I just found that a lot of it just was super subtle, like no color really came off of this, and I just found that it was, I don't know, just a little bit hard to work with. Like there's definitely product in there. Like if I lift up the little sponge, there's like definitely product in there. There's just something about the actual sponge itself and the thinness of the product. It was just a little bit too subtle for, honestly, for the money and for the time that it took to apply. But if you are looking for some like color correcting cushions, what I do recommend, again in that video I had mentioned, these are from Wet n Wild. These are called the Mega Cushion Color Correctors. There's more colors, and I think that these just work 1000% better. I do have a whole video dedicated to these 2 products and comparing them, so if you want to see that, I'll have that linked below. So the next 3 products I have are all eyebrow pencils. The first 2 are from the brand Etude house. These are called the Drawing Eyebrow Pencils. So I have it in 2 colors. I have like a darker brown and then like a warm kind of brown. I do like that they do have a spoolie on each end, which is like really handy, kind of like a little triangular wedge shape. The problem that I had with these was just that they were so dry. I find that I can make these usable if I kind of like use a lighter first to like kind of warm up the tip of it, but I just find that, I don't know, it just wasn't really worth the effort. These are the 2 colors. The lighter one is a little bit too orange for me, and then that one's just a little bit too dark, so I didn't really love these. I think these were probably anywhere from like $2 to $3 a piece, so I just found that these were too dry. So at least these weren't expensive, but I just found that these just weren't really any good. Another eyebrow pencil, this one I just recently showed in my latest Rose Shop haul. I'm kind of torn on this one. So this one is from the brand Saem. It's called the Eco Soul Powerproof Mega Slim Brow, and to be honest, I really like the color of this one. It's perfect. I'm wearing it today, but the same thing that I had with this one is it's just on its own. It's really dry, but this one does have the like tiniest eyebrow pencil tip I think I've ever seen. It's really handy if you like something really slim to kind of create like little tiny hairs. I just color it all in. I don't really try that hard. But again, this one was just super dry. I do the lighter trick with this one, and it will make it work. It makes it a little bit more creamy. But the one thing that I didn't realize was just how little product you actually get in this. I wish I would have like twisted this all the way up and like looked at it the first time before I had used it. I have only used this about 3 times, and all the product that is left in here is this much. And again, this was only like $3-ish from Rose Shop, but still just the amount of product that was in here, it was just not enough. Like there's literally like, I don't know, maybe ½ inch of product left in this, and I've only used this, like I said, this is, I think today is the 3rd time that I've used it, and I just found that even though I had this like twisted down so far, like I didn't have it twisted all the way up or anything, like just barely coming out, it would break a few times. So it broke, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times, probably like, I don't know, just a couple millimeters of product that broke off. But I'm just a little bit torn on this one just because I do like, the color is like pretty perfect for my eyebrows. I love that it's a super slim pencil, but you do get a lot less product with these slimmer eyebrow pencils. And again, it was just dry and kind of broke a little bit too easily. I think you get 0.07 grams, so you don't even get like a whole gram of product, which is not a lot to begin with. So this one was just a little bit of a failed product for me, but again, the color was so nice. So the next product that I did not really like was the Etude House Blend. This is the quad, the 4 eyes. So it's just this cute little quad. I love the size of it. It's so like perfect and convenient. I like the colors in here. They're very pretty. The only thing is I find that I'm not a huge fan of Korean eyeshadows, especially the shimmer or metallic-y kind of shades. And I think it just comes down to like a makeup cultural difference. I feel like a lot of Western eyeshadows are very like super shimmery or super like pigmented and like bright. And I just feel like the makeup culture in Korea is a little bit different with like, I guess regarding to eyeshadows. I think they like them a little more sheer or like a little bit more wash of color, more subtle, which I think just comes down to like I said, a makeup cultural difference. That is the reason why I don't like these. I find that the mattes, I like the mattes a lot of the times, but I've just tried a few different Korean like shimmery eyeshadows, and I just haven't liked any of them. They're too sheer, too like flaky, kind of crumbly, so I've just found that's kind of just a difference that I don't really care for so much with Korean beauty. And that doesn't necessarily make it a bad product or not, it just means that it's just not for me. These next 3 products also kind of go along with, they're not necessarily bad products, just either the color's not right for me or it's just a little bit sheer, which again could be intentional for the product. It's just not something I really care for. So this is from the brand, I think it's called Lovely Me, and this one was so cute. It's called the Pink Cushion Blusher, and it's like one of those little box blushes that it's so adorable. This I think was probably only like $2 or $3, so again, not expensive. And it comes with a beautiful little powder puff, which I think is so precious. So this one's in the color 4 Pink Cushion. I think that for this, it's just so light baby pink and a little bit too chalky, where it really just, I don't know, it just does not look good. It really doesn't show up that much either, which again, they've got a lot of these colors. I don't know if the other ones are better and it's just like this nature of this kind of color is not really suitable, but I just find this one, it's just a little dusty, a little chalky, and again, it was really inexpensive, but just not a product that I found really usable. And I'm like super fair, so if this didn't show up on me, I don't really think that this would have any high hopes on anyone else. These next 2 products are by Skinfood, and these kind of sort of fall into the category of them being like a little bit sheer, but I feel like these aren't really that bad, but just, I don't know, I just didn't really like find myself loving this product. This one was a little bit more of like a meh kind of product. Like I could leave it, I could take it. Nothing that I really feel like I want to reach for. So these are both by Skinfood. This first one is called the Sugar Mix Shading, and then the other one is the Sugar Mix Highlighter. So these kind of like go together, and they're both a little split pan compact. So it's got 2 different colors, and it's kind of got like a lighter one and a darker one. Again, I just find these to be like just a little sheer, which again, it could be totally intentional of the product. And then the highlighter has, again, the split pan. It has like a pinky kind of side and then like a little bit more of a goldeny side. The pink side is a little bit more of like just a like wash of color. Like it's very, very subtle, and I find it just to be a little bit too chalky and too dusty and just, I don't know, not enough. But then the like yellow side has like little micro glitters in it, which again, I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer things just a little bit more pigmented, so the subtle makeup is just kind of like not really my thing. This next product I was so kind of intrigued by. This is from the brand Etude. It's called the Cushion Top Concealer. So this was like one of the very first like orders that I got from Rose Shop back in like January, and it was this little concealer, and I thought that it would come out of the actual like white part here. If I unscrew it, it has a little kind of like a sponge tip, and it has like a little spring in here, so whenever like you press it, it like goes in, which I haven't really figured out quite exactly what the purpose of that is. But I thought that it was a liquid concealer that like came up through the tip, like I thought maybe there was a button or something, but the actual product is in this teeny tiny cap here. You can see just a little bit of window of color here, and I think the full thing probably goes about that far in. So you don't get much product at all, and what is in there is just like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a real dry kind of concealer, and I'm just not a huge fan of it at all. It's just really dry. I find the applicator to be weird, how it kind of like is spring loaded. I just find it, I don't know, a little bit bizarre. I think I only paid like $2 or $3 for this, so again, not another product that was like super expensive or anything. Just one of those weird things I thought would be a nice product, and it just wasn't my cup of tea. It reminds me a lot of like an old like stick concealer, just really like kind of cakey and thick looking and just no good. The next product I have, this is from the brand Berrisom. This is called the My Brow Tattoo Pack. This is one of those products that you paint onto your eyebrows and you leave it on for like 24 hours and then you like peel it off, and it's supposed to kind of do like a stain on your eyebrows. I tried this and I have it in the color Latte Brown, and I just found that this color was way too warm for me. I like things a little bit more ashy and cool toned, and just for my blonde and just my hair color in general, this really kind of came out a goldeny brown color, which just clashed horribly with my hair color. I even just bought a new one from Secret Key to see if that one would be a better color. I haven't tested that one out yet, but so far I don't really like this too much. This one was probably around like $5 or $6, and then whenever you peel it off, it actually kind of took a few of my eyebrow hairs with it, and I don't have too many eyebrow hairs to spare, so I just kind of have a little bit of reservations of trying that product again. These next two products are basically just the color that I don't like, and not necessarily the product itself, because I have a few other ones over on my makeup collection and I love those colors. It's just these two colors didn't work for me so well. So these are from Chateau Labiotte. These are the Wine Lip Tints. Again, I have a whole other video dedicated to swatching all of these and showing these. And the two colors that didn't work for me is Pink 1 and Coral 1. I don't remember the names of them off the top of my head, but these are so adorable. I have the other like 3 or 4 over there that I love. My absolute favorite one is like the orange Chardonnay color. That one, if you were gonna get one and you like orange lips, that's the one I would recommend. It has the best like color payoff. It's the most even, and I just like that one the most. But these two were so super sheer. I just find that they didn't really add a whole lot to my lip colors. I think these were about $12 a piece whenever I bought them, but I like the other ones, so it's not that the product's bad, it's just these two colors I just didn't really care for. And the final product for this video that was kind of not worth the hype for me is this skincare product. This is from Elizavecca Milky Piggy. This is called the Hell Pore Cleanup Mask. This is like, I feel like one of the most famous like peel off masks, and it's supposed to be like, I don't know, the world's most painful mask, or like peeling it off, and it's supposed to like actually like get rid of all the gunk in your pores or anything. And so I was kind of like really hyped up to this. I'd seen a whole bunch of videos of people saying it was like so painful to remove. I put this on and I peeled it off, and I'm like, are you kidding me? This like was the easiest mask to ever remove. I feel like ever of all my peel off masks. It did not hurt at all. I don't think it did a damn thing for me, but to be honest, I don't really think peel off masks really work for my skin. I feel like they work more if you have like maybe larger like blackheads. I do have like the super tiny microscopic ones, but they're still there, and I feel like those are almost harder to remove than like maybe like a little bit of a larger blackhead. But I just found this to just kind of be a little bit of a letdown for me. So this was probably the biggest, like, not worth the hype product for me. I'll probably continue to use it just to use it up. I found that with most of the peel off masks, all they're really good for me is removing like the little tiny baby hairs on my skin. But overall, as far as it removing any like sebaceous filaments or blackheads or whiteheads or anything like that, I just find that these never work for me. So that is it for my Korean beauty products that are not worth the hype. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different. I kind of do a lot of like reviews and stuff of like products that I do like or masks of the days, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of show you the products that just aren't really worth it in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.